it is important to read nutrition labels. So basically, nowadays there are so many packaged foods, which are available on the market, and because of today's lifestyle, it is actually very common for a person, specifically for a working individual, to take those packaged foods so that he can keep at his workplace and can have them anytime. So definitely, yes, the nutrition labels on the packaged foods, it is very important to read them, because there are certain things which has to be kept in mind while reading those nutrition labels. First thing is number of calories on top of the nutrition labels, amount of sugar, like how much sugar that packaged food contains, whether it is artificial sugar or natural sugar, preservatives, what kind of preservatives are added in that to preserve that packaged food, added color, these are all artificial colors which are put in the packaged food. Ingredients list is again a very important thing to be remembered while buying a packaged food. Total fat content, now again in total fat content there are a lot of times there are trans fats which are unhealthy, and it is present in the total fat content. This has to be taken care while buying the packaged food. So the need of reading nutrition labels comes when you buy any processed or packaged food, be it muesli or oats or a whole wheat bread or a packet of biscuit and so on. Okay, now here is a sample of packaged food where nutrition facts is given. In the nutrition facts, the first thing is to remember is the total calories that package contains. That is 480. So this is total number of calories in single serving, and this amount is coming from fat. So basically, if you see, half of the total calories is coming from fat, almost half. And while reading the total fat, these are the percentage values. Like this is a percentage of fat in the food product. So in this, saturated fat is 11 grams. That's 55% is saturated fat, which is definitely unhealthy. Trans fat, though it is 0 gram. Cholesterol is 35 milligram. That is 12%. Sodium. Now here again. Sodium. For sodium, see, basically whenever there is a package containing low fat or fat free, definitely it is replaced by a high level of sodium, which is again not good, because sodium has got a normal level of, let's say, less than 500 milligram. The consumption of sodium should be. So here definitely the sodium is 530 milligrams in 22%, which is quite on a higher side. So sodium should be less than 500 milligram in a single serving. So it is 530 milligram. Total carbohydrate is 62 gram at 21%. Now again, it is not mentioned that what kind of carbohydrate it is. We will see it later. But total carbohydrate is 62 gram. Dietary fiber is 2 gram, which is too less. Basically, dietary fiber is very good for health, where it does the work of digesting the food, and definitely it helps to reduce fat also. So dietary fiber has to be at least 3 gram, but in this package it is 2 gram, which is on a lower side, and sodium is on a higher side. Sugar 34 gram is quite a matter of concern. Definitely it is on higher side. Protein is 6 gram. Now again, by looking at the carbohydrate and protein, we cannot make sure, we cannot know what kind of carbohydrate is present and what kind of protein is present. So again, ingredient list has to be also seen along with the nutrition facts. These are the kind of vitamins A and C which are important in our packaged food, but again vitamin C is 0% in this, calcium is 4%, iron is 15%. So these basically while deciding the nutrition facts, it is important that trans fats definitely should be 0 gram, and saturated fat and sodium should be on a lower side. Cholesterol should be at a 0 level, and dietary fiber should be on a higher side, and sugar should be on a lower side. Now, this is again a sample of the ingredient list where now if you see the ingredient list, the first 3 ingredients is in the maximum content in the packaged food. For example, it is enriched flour. Now again, in this flour meaning whole wheat flour, definitely yes, is feasible. But when it comes down to flour, again you are not sure whether it is made of processed wheat, maida, or it is an actual whole wheat flour. So here in the bracket it's written that it is wheat flour. So definitely it is not whole wheat. So it again contains a lot of processed wheat, which is again not on a healthier side. Then it also contains corn syrup, sugar. Now sugar again is a third component on the ingredient list. So definitely this ingredient list is not on a healthier side. Soybean and palm oil again, it is only to enhance taste, flavor of the product. So then if you see the ingredient list, definitely the ingredient list is very long, and most of the names you're not aware like what it is. Monocalcium phosphate, these are all chemical names. So definitely this packaged food is full of chemicals. So again, better to avoid before buying the product. You have to see the ingredient list so that you can decide on buying the product, packaged or food or not. The worst ingredients on the list are first, the high fructose corn syrup. Whenever you come across high fructose corn syrup on the ingredient list, please avoid buying that product. Trans fats have to be on a nil. I mean, it should be nil. It should be 0%. Monosodium glutamate, again it is related to sodium, so it has to be on a lower side. Artificial sweetener and artificial colorings should again be on a lower side. So definitely on a packaged food will be full of preservatives because it is added to preserve that packaged food for a longer duration. But everything should be on a minimum level. So that is why it is important to see the nutrition facts and ingredient list whenever you have to want to buy a product.